गुड इवनिंग जमशेदपुर। मैं मोनाज सोशल संवाद से आज मैं आप सभी को एक ऐसी सक्सेसफुल वुमेन से मिलवाना चाहती हूँ जो कि JH तारपुर स्कूल की डायरेक्टर है, मिसेस नरगिस A माडन। तो चलिए मैं आज सभी को उनसे मिलवाती हूँ। First of all, ma'am, I would like to thank you for joining with us.
My pleasure.
So, ma'am, from where you have done your schooling?
I have been born and brought up in Jamshedpur, and I did my schooling in Sacred Heart Convent.
Okay. So, ma'am, as you have done your schooling from Sacred Heart Convent School and you have served that school by starting your teaching career in that school. So, ma'am, can you share your experience in that school?
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I was always very passionate about teaching, and going back to my alma mater was a pleasure for me. The students were very loving, though I was categorized as a very strict teacher, but as they said, you are like a coconut, hard as a coconut from outside, soft within. But it was fun dealing with different categories of students, good, intelligent, not so good, hardworking, in different aspects. And the best part of it was being with the children and being with the senior classes always made me feel younger.
So, ma'am, when you were appointed as the principal of JH Tarapore School, and what was your aim to make this school in?
Since I had a long-standing experience, I wanted to make this school a different one. I wanted a school with a difference, and wanted to make a class for the mass, and tried my very best to bring in new initiatives that would help the students of the school.
So, ma'am, as you have always stressed on instilling values in students, so what do you mean by values and what type of values you want to inculcate in your students?
Values is something that comes from within. It is there with each one, but we got to nurture them by setting examples, and values are those that make a person what they are. It is not that an academic degree will qualify you as a good person or a not so good one. It is the values. Values involves behavior, mannerisms, honesty, charity, sacrifice, etc. And that is what makes a person, along with their academic career.
That's true, ma'am. So, ma'am, who is your role model in your life?
When I was in school, my role model was Sister Flavian.
Okay. So, ma'am, what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are playing, reading, and helping others.
Okay. So, ma'am, as it is a famous saying that well begun is half done, and it was the first school in this town to take the initiative of Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. So, can you tell us something about it?
See, Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences was always there in the West, and of course in some of the schools in the country, but never in a town like ours. So I thought of initiating this thought of bringing in multiple intelligence in our school, which deals with different levels of intelligences, like spatial intelligence, kinesthetic intelligence. These are the common ones that come into life. A child learns with different skills within, and we got to develop those skills. So various activities, we can develop the kinesthetic one, the naturalistic one, the spatial one, so that the child understands. Just rote learning is not the right way. We got to forget the old system of rote learning and try to ignite the skills within a child.
So, ma'am, as you are loved by all these students,
I hope I am.
yes, you are. Yes, you are. As you are loved by all these students, as you make studies a pleasurable one, so how do you manage to make these studies a pleasurable one for them?
To be honest, when I was in school as a student, I was not a very good student, never liked studies. But slowly over the years, if I didn't like, I pondered over it as to why I didn't like. The same story, pick up the book, read, explain. So I started working on it, and as the years went by, I thought of newer methods, found out better ways, and instead a teacher is one who always tries to bring out what is within a student rather than pouring in knowledge.
Okay. So, thank you, ma'am, for joining with us and giving your valuable time to us.
Thank you.
सो अब मैं आपसे विदा लेती हूँ. अब मैं आपको नेक्स्ट सीजन 2 में मिलूंगी, जहाँ मैं आपको एक ऐसी सक्सेसफुल वुमेन से मिलवाऊंगी. तब तक के लिए मेरे साथ ऑफ कैमरा सृजन मिश्रा के साथ.